Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2.
The Score and CentralMainSports.com are the place for local sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than we do. And it's time now for high school football. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Clark's Scrap Metal. Don't fix it, scrap it. With locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements, from sales of computers and accessories to service, we're your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet, our family is here for your family. Connected Credit Union, building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU, invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center, they beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street, Waterville, your sight specialist. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, second generation family owned in Herman and Pittsfield, with all your grocery and shopping needs. And by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. Your team from your town plays here, right now. Here's Mike Violet and John Coughlin.
Augusta, it is girls high school soccer tonight, Class B North style, as the Cony Rams host the Lawrence Bulldogs. Welcome. I'm Mike Violet. John Coughlin is not with me tonight. In fact, John has decided to step away from our broadcast. Nothing personal, but he has decided to step away for health reasons, to get rested and recuperate a little bit. He's not been feeling well. He is doing much better. He is doing fine. For those of you who are wondering, there are no worries or anything like that. John is extremely healthy for a man of his age, but a little bump in the road, and he is feeling better. So John has decided to step away for a while. I will do double duty when I have to. One night that I won't have to is tomorrow night, when we bring you the first ever men's and women's basketball games at KVCC. More on that later. But let's talk about these two soccer teams as you see parents with their senior player here right now, and let's listen in. So that's Kate Seroyce, who is hurt. She broke her ankle. Who will start the game actually in the starting lineup, but is going to leave immediately. Here is Adeline Gaxiola. With her folks. There's Adeline Gaxiola. Nice moment with her folks. Number 9, Bailey Burke. Bailey Burke, a senior. Travis, 3 aunts, siblings, cousins, nanny and grandpa, and her dad. She brought the whole house with her. So Bailey Burke wins the ribbon for the most relatives and friends at senior night.
Number 9, Bailey Burke. Number 11, Abby Brown. Abby joined this evening by her mom Jen, dad Bobby, sister Lily, and Nana Prasad. Her plans after high school are to study sports med and physical therapy at the University of Maine at Farmington.
So Abby Brown headed to UMF.
Coach Garrett cried, laughing, coming home from Moore's junior year, and all the bus rides for her senior year. She's thankful for her team who finally feel happy to call family, and thank you to my 2 wonderful coaches who made our senior year the emotionally healthiest season that she could ask for. Again, number 11, Abby Brown. Number 13, Reka Gunasekar. Reka is joined this evening by her mom.
Reka Gunasekar.
Her plans after high school are to study public policy at a four-year university. And her favorite memory? Playing soccer, tennis during practice, and bus rides with the team, even the one that broke down. She'd like to thank her family for all their guidance, her coaches for their support, and her team for being so kind and for having fun. Number 13, Reka Gunasekar. Number 14, Maddie Estabrook.
Here's Maddie Estabrook.
Maddie joined this evening by her mom and stepdad. Her plans after high school are to study radiological technology. And her favorite memory is the bus ride back from the Comas this year after our first win. Number 14, Maddie Estabrook. Number 15, Batul Abrahi.
Here's Batul Abrahi.
Batul is joined by her amazing family, Jesse and Rick Raven, as well as her best friends and sisters, Hannah and Zainab. She also wanted to mention all the amazing people who support her in the stands watching tonight. Her plans after high school are to study pharmaceuticals, and she hopes to continue her soccer journey. Number 15, Batul Abrahi. And finally, number 99, Ayla St-On. Ayla's joined this evening by her mom and dad, Kim and Jeremy St-On, her brother Bryce St-On. Her plans after high school to attend the University of Maine at Orono to major in nursing. And her favorite memory, she said sitting on the bench for 3 years with injuries.
Aw. There's Ayla St. Ange.
Ayla St-On.
And there you have it. All the seniors of this year's 2025 Cony Rams girls soccer team. Time for a group shot. Then we're going to play some soccer. So these two teams have struggled this year for sure. The Lawrence Bulldogs are 3-10 with wins over Mount View, Waterville, and Spruce Mountain. It's been a tough road for the Bulldogs this year. 3-10-0, number 17 in the latest heel points. The Cony Rams have only won 2 games. It's just a matter of them beating a couple of teams with some decent heel point index numbers that have them at the number 13 spot. They have beaten Nokomis, which is a good club, 8-1 so far in division play. In fact, they've beaten Nokomis twice. So I don't know where that came from, but they beat Nokomis twice, and yet they've lost to everybody else. So two teams right now on the outside looking in. It's safe to say Lawrence will not be tournament bound, and I would say that Cony has a very slim shot at it. Here's Maddie Provost, headed to Holy Cross to play basketball. Provost, a very good soccer player who did not play her freshman and sophomore years, played her junior year, and all she did was make all KVAC. She is extremely fast and quick and can score. An outstanding scorer. And her basketball running buddy, Ashley Shores, who also did not play her first couple of years, concentrated on basketball and softball in Ashley's case, but playing her senior year, which you like to see because you only get a chance to do high school once. And so you should play as many different sports as you can. And so Shores and Provost are playing with their teammates. And you saw there a freshman in goal for Lawrence, Riley Souzer. I don't know if she plays basketball, but she's at least 6 feet tall. Covers a lot of net. So senior night tonight for the Cony Rams, and they will start predominantly seniors. Kate Searoyce. Here's Kaya Dewan, who's a sophomore, who's a dynamic player for Cony. And Coach Michael Sweeting. Adeline Gaxiola. Here's Burke, now Brown.
A sophomore, number 12, Riley Miller. A senior, number 13, Rika Gunasekwer. A senior, number 14, Manny Estabrook. A senior, number 15, Batul Al-Brady. A sophomore, number 22, Chloe Price. And a senior, number 99, Ayla Seon. The head coach of the Rams is Mike Sweeting. The assistant coach is Denise Owen.
We'll be back with soccer from Augusta right after this on The Score.
You roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards, and they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them, and they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste, 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking. Find the path that works for you.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket. Mike Violet back here live at Fuller Field in Augusta. Galen Neal is my videographer here tonight. And we are ready to roll. High school soccer from Fuller Field in Augusta. Lawrence in the white and Cony in the red. Bulldogs come in 3-10-0, and Cony comes in 2-7 and 4 ties, which really has hurt them. They've been, as Mike Sweeting, their coach, told me this morning, in every game. The ties certainly have not helped. It'll be a Cony ball to start. That's Kate Searoy's at midfield. And down to our right playing go, Ayla St. Ange. And down to our left is Riley Souzer. And immediately the ball ends up way out of bounds. And it does because we're going to get Kate Searoy's taken out of the game. I'd forgotten this was going to happen, who broke her ankle a few weeks ago. So they gave her the start. She gets out there, and now we're underway. Here's Miller. Drives it up. Lawrence trying to clear. Ashley Shores steps up. Did get it ahead. Now for the Bulldogs, here's London Wilkie. Wilkie over midfield. Towed back in. Goes by Shores. On the back line up front, stopped by Provost. Here comes Lawrence. Just underway. Pass up right side looking for Wilkie out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. No score, just underway. Lawrence and Cony. Pass goes into Sage Dougal. And that is out off Lawrence. It'll be a Cony ball. Tomorrow night on the Score, the first ever men's and women's basketball games at home for KVCC as the Lynx begin their basketball program, and they'll take on CMCC. It'll be the Lynx and the Mustangs. We'll have both games. The men will tip off at 6. The women's game is scheduled at 8 o'clock. Jason Pellerin, Lawrence boys coach, will join me for the call of those games tomorrow night. CentralMainSports.com. Souzer handles that. 1160thescore.com and on YouTube at Central Maine Sports. KVCC, great punt by Souzer. KVCC Lynx men's and women's basketball from the Alphon Rec Center on the campus of KVCC in Hinckley. Wilkie out of bounds. She takes a tumble. As she was going for it, they were with Riley Miller. It'll be Wilkie and Lawrence's ball. Got it up. Provost slowed it down, but on it there for the Cony Rams is Burke. But right back on it is Dougal. Dougal drives it wide. And St. Onge will fish it out of there, out of the back of the net. 37-10 to go, second half. First half, no score between the Cony Rams and the Lawrence Bulldogs. It'll be a free kick here. This is Abby Brown. By a Lawrence player up to midfield to Shores. Shores, it's out of bounds. The throw in, Cony steals. Back over midfield, a block there by Miller. Restart for Lawrence. That one off the body there of Sage Dougal. Back to midfield. Alex Young drives it in. Slowed down, scooping it up now is Gallant. But on it there for Cony, Maddie Estabrook. Estabrook drives it out of bounds. Probably a smart move at the moment. And a throw in here for Lawrence. All right, ping-ponged around even more. Right along the 50-yard line, working it there is Taylor Haddon. It's stolen away. We got a possible breakaway here for Gaxiola. But great speed to get back into the play by Wilkie. Let's get a look at that again on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. All happened right here. That's where the play broke down, and it looked like Gaxiola was going to get a break in, but no. But Cony has the ball in the offensive zone. And they will throw it in from right near the flag. Good throw in, but it's kicked out of there. Goes right back onto the foot of Charlotte Gerhardt. And now it's driven out. Or it will be driven out by Souser. Comes right back. Play there for Ryland Miller. That one is blasted wide by Cony. And Riley Souser will have to get another ball from one of the ball girls, and she does. Souser. She got a good leg. Good kick up to midfield, or near midfield, near the 40. No score, Lawrence and Cony. We are almost 6 minutes in. Neither team with any kind of threat yet. Nice kind of spin move there by Cony's Ryland Miller, but it ends up way out. So Souser will kick it away again. Scoreless here between Cony and Lawrence. Souser with a line drive. Returned right back to her. Punt might be better. Get it up in the air, and she does. One hop there by Cony, back into the Lawrence zone. Midfield, Dougal. Dougal got it back. Over to Shores. Shores blocked there by Miller. Shores again. Up now to Wilkie. Wilkie stolen. Good play there by Burke. And it'll go to Cony on the out. Good throw in Burke. Got some speed on that. Pass did end up to Miller. Here's a breakout. Breaking down here is Albrahi. Albrahi cut off. And it is knocked out of bounds by Lawrence. See if we can catch the end of that. And the speed there to get back into the play by London Wilkie. That's twice she's done that. Cony will throw it in. The Rams have certainly had the territorial edge, not exactly peppering Riley Souser with shots, but they've had the ball in the Lawrence zone for most of the first 8 minutes. Lawrence has had very little offense. These two teams with 5 wins between them. So obviously, ooh, there's one right out in front. Did it go in? No. Souser right there at the doorstep, able to come away with it. Here's the throw in. Or excuse me, corner kick. And it was deflected, and Souser able to keep it out of there. So when you only have 5 wins combined, you know you're having problems scoring goals. One thing that Cony has done this year much better is keep the ball out of the net. They have given up far less goals this year. In fact, they've cut things down over the last 2 years as Shores clears. They have doubled the number of goals that we scored, or they scored, I'm reading Michael Sweeting's text to me. They have doubled the number of goals that they scored last season, and defensively, in 2023, the team allowed 87 goals. He became the coach last year. They allowed 54. This year, only 24. So tightening things up has helped a big way, in a big way. Now, the problem is the offense hasn't matched it. That one is high and wide. So they've really cut things down in goals allowed. But scoring goals has been a problem. And this is going to be a corner kick. So the second corner kick for Cony. And a good one, but no deflection. And leaving it there is Wilkie. She left it there for Souser. Souser blasted it out. It'll be a throw-in for Cony. Some temporary relief here for Lawrence. The throw-in. Nowhere to go for the Bulldogs there. And it ends up out. .29.5 minutes to go, first half, no score. Ball rolls, it's deflected, and Souser has to make a move on it there, right on the short side. And she kept it out. Souser is just a freshman. Like I said, I don't know if she plays basketball, but man, she has got some height. Good kick to midfield, goes by Provost. Maddie had to wait for it to come down, and when it did, it came down on the foot of a Cony player, Bailey Burke. There's Provost handling it with the foot or the shin, and it's out. Throw in by Cony. Blocked there by Dougal. Dougal again, high. Nice job to work it ahead there by Goldsmith, but it goes back to midfield. Cony with a potential break, but Shores there to slow it up. Now Wilkie. Wilkie up to Provost. Provost, though, can't handle it. And it rolls out. Provost is ready to break away. After the throw-in, scooted up by Cony, all the way back it goes, and Taylor Hatt has to go back, and she'll just pooch it back to Souser. Souser to the 30-yard line, slowed down there, picked up by Miller. Miller turns. And Souser will scoop it up. Midfield, Provost. Handles over on the right side to Wilkie. Wilkie can't keep it in. No offense yet for Lawrence. Knocked down there by Albrahi. Deflects off the thigh of Taylor Hatt all the way down to Souser. Souser punts it away. Miller knocks it down. Wilkie. She couldn't handle the pass. Got to handle that. That was a potential break. Shores. Lost it, picked up by Albrahi. Now working it ahead, it's Miller. Miller harassed there by Alexandria Young. And what are we going to get, a free kick? I believe so. And it's Aubriella Saunders who lines it up and fires it high and wide. So Souser will kick it away. 26 minutes to go in the first half. No score. Cony and Lawrence live from Fuller Field in Augusta here tonight on The Score, CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, on our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. And, of course, every game that we ever do is always archived in the vault at CentralMainSports.com forever and on our YouTube channel. Please go subscribe. You'll get notifications on when games are going to begin. And again, everything is there forever and ever and ever. And tomorrow night, the first ever home games of the KVCC Lynx. The men, the women, 6 and 8. Jason Pellerin joins me for the broadcast tomorrow night. Same platforms. CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, YouTube at Central Maine Sports. Tonight's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online, cmautogroup.com. Some penetration by the Lawrence Bulldogs for the first time by Provost, and it is out off Lawrence. So the Bulldogs at least advance the ball down near the goal, but nothing comes of it. It has been a quiet night for Ayla St. Ange in goal. Good hard kick. Can't get a number on who that was, but that had a lot on it. Alexandria Young, though, handles nicely. Young in her own zone. Back to a teammate, and it's punted out of there. Kaya Dewan, who plays all over the place for Michael Sweeting. Really loves her as a player. Kaya Dewan is just a sophomore. Real talent. Real good athlete. One hop. Comes down at midfield. Ryland Miller can't do much with it. Her teammate over there is Adeline Gaxiola. Gaxiola tries to clear it into the Lawrence zone. Instead, it bounces off a player, goes out of bounds. Coming in for Cony, number 5, Libby Grant. Grant comes in, and Evelyn Booth, a freshman, checks out. Throwing down the far side. Player from each team battling for it goes out of bounds off Lawrence. And what is this going to be? Is this going to be a corner kick? Yes, it is. It'll be the third of the game, all of them for Cony. That one has a lot on it. It almost seemed like it skimmed the crossbar, and it goes all the way out. So a real blast, and nothing comes of it. Boozer with a bomb all the way to midfield. Burke over to Wilkie, and instead it's kicked lefty out of bounds by Miller. We'll throw it in, Ashley Shores. Provost can't handle it. Still loose there. The turnaround by Dewan. Up to Dougal. Sage. Pass ends up on Cony's feet. Miller gets it ahead. Burke. Out. Shores. Back it goes. Ends up in the air, and ends up in the air out of bounds. Cony throw in. Chloe Price. That ends up out. And Price will try it again, about 20 yards closer. Better throw in off a thigh. Turning around, clearing it though, is Lawrence. To midfield. Provost running after it with Burke. Burke wins the race. All the way back it goes. And Addison Lee will just leave it there for Souser. 20:45 to go first half. Cony, nothing. Lawrence, nothing. A header. Bounces around, kind of dangerous. Chance for a shot here by Rylan Miller, but she can't get it off. Running to her left. Could not get a lefty shot off. It'll be a throw in from the sidelines deep. That goes out. That should be a Lawrence ball. And Riley Souser will kick it. Cony comes away with it. Price, it ends up near midfield to Provost. Provost not able to keep her feet on the ball. Ahead, Wilkie, a little pooch. She and Provost are up. Instead, it goes out off Wilkie. Lawrence could have had something there, but didn't work out for them. Dougal comes up, kept it alive, now blasted out of there by Cony. Keeping it alive, it's Albrahe. Albrahe to the net. One hop shot is a save by Souser. Nil-nil, as they like to say in the soccer world. Let's see what happens here. Provost hustling up to force the issue there, and rather than take a chance, Cony blasts it out of bounds. So here's an opportunity here for the Lawrence Bulldogs. On the throw, and it's Wilkie. Back to Wilkie, no. Too hard, out of bounds, it'll go to Cony. Header. Leah Gallant keeps it alive, goes way high in the air. Trying to clear it now is Price. Got a little tie up. Oh, Provost almost came away with that. Back to Shores. Shores to Dougal. Dougal to Wilkie. Wilkie off the thighs there of Burke. Throw in here, Wilkie. Wilkie to Gallant. Lawrence had something, but not anymore. Shores, though, takes it away. Shores lost it. Cony able to get some open space and get it over on the far side for Gaxiola. Gaxiola ahead for Dewan. Dewan can fly. Down the right side, she is headed off at the pass, though, by Taylor Hatt. Dewan able to keep it in, and now it is out. That should be out off Cony. Last off Gaxiola. Lawrence throw in, 17:15 to go. First half, no score. Nobody's come close. Here it is. Off a Cony head. Off a Lawrence head. Now Miller. Miller. Shores hustles over, keeps it in play. Probably would have been just as better off to let it go. Throw in by Cony. Ahead now for Miller. Miller can't keep it in place. Souser will kick it. 16.5 to go in the first half. No score. Souser. Provost runs into a Cony player, comes away with it. Now it's off the shin of a Cony player. Now it's off a arm of said Cony player, Chloe Price, who feels like a human pincushion after all those shots. Now Miller. Nice job getting it ahead. Provost is there. She's got great speed and great ball skills. You got to be really careful. If she's in the open field and it goes over, St. Ange came out and misplayed it, and she ends up with it. That was almost disastrous. It's easier said than done, but if you're Lawrence, you somehow, someway got to get Provost in the open field and get her the ball and let her cook, as the kids like to say. Do the kids even say that? I think it's more the adults who say that. Madeline Provost will cook next year at Holy Cross. That is where she's going to do her cooking. On the basketball court. She will be a Crusader. All right, the kick up. Miller knocked it down. Now cleared by Price. Tried to get it down. Dewan's got the speed. Here's Dewan. Doing a stutter step. Dewan headed off at the pass, and that is something that Lawrence has done effectively here in the first half. Kaya Dewan, much like Maddie Provost, with great speed, and you get her the ball in the open field. And she is something else to deal with. She is a handful. Not a great throw-in by Cony, but a turnaround shot rolls right on Souser. That could have been more than that. But it ends up just being a little ground ball, and Souser handled it. 14-10 to go in the half. No score. Nobody's come close. Maddie Estabrook almost ran into a teammate. Free kick here for Cony. Here it is. Good leg. All the way down. Bounces by everyone, and it's down to Souser. Souser will punt this one. Good hang time. Dougal. Now, they say it's going to go to Lawrence on the free kick. Garza to midfield. Miller takes it away. Now Price fires it all the way down. There is Souser. With a deep kick to midfield, a header by Albrehi. Another header by Lawrence. High into the air it goes. A header by Cony. Skims off the head of the Cony player. High up into the air by Grant. There's another long one, and it goes by everybody, and Souser on two hops, able to come up with it. 12-10 left in the first half. Cony, nothing. Lawrence, nothing. It is girls high school soccer tonight here on The Score. Midfield, Wilkie can't keep it in play. Throw in for Cony. Header by Dougal. Down at goal goes to Dewan. Dewan couldn't handle it. Ricochets down. It'll be out. Off Cony. Ashley Shores will throw it in. To Wilkie. Intercepted. Now It pinballs around, and that's going to be out. Chloe Price will put it into play here on the throw-in. Miller, far side. Picked off by by Lawrence and driven down into the Cony zone. Provost hustling down to force the issue. See if Lawrence can do anything with this. They can't. Free kick. Off the body of Taylor Hatt. Back up to midfield. Good speed, but it goes down, and Souser able to gobble it up. Far side for Cony. Adeline Gaxiola. Gaxiola by everybody, but her teammate Kaya Doohan is down there. Doohan forces the issue, and it goes out off Kaya. So Souser with a goalie kick. Deflects and deflects out. Throw in. Coming down to 9 minutes to go in the first half. Scoreless between Cony and Lawrence. Doohan down the right side. Doohan stopped. Doohan's the kind of player that when she has the ball like that, you definitely go to the edge of your seat because she's got the speed to get by everybody. There she gets knocked down. We've had 3 corner kicks in the game, all by Cony. A free kick here. This will be Doohan. Never got through. Provost trying to clear the rebound. Provost with speed. Provost and Wilkie. Provost, you can see her getting ahead of the pack. Here's Maddie Provost trying to veer off the defender. Provost goes in. A shot, not much on it there for Maddie Provost, and it goes wide. Not a whole lot you can do. Let's watch that whole rush. That's the kind of thing I've been talking about with Provost. That's what you need to do with her. It's far easier said than done. Here's the whole play on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. And Provost with her speed forced the issue there and had a goal-scoring opportunity for Lawrence. Not able to cash. 7.5 to go in the first half. No score. That was Lawrence's best chance of the night. Kid on the bench tried to make a play. Almost tore his ACL in the process. Gets an A for effort and an F for results. But at least he didn't tear his ACL. Provost missed. Free kick here for Cony. 6:40 to go in the first half. Scoreless, Cony, Lawrence in girls soccer tonight. Goes by everybody. Doohan comes away with it. Doohan beating Isabella White. Doing with speed. Doing got it ahead, but Ryland Miller could not get it. Getting back into the play for Lawrence was Alexandria Young. Slowed that down. Kaya Doohan on the Cony side and Maddie Provost on the Lawrence side. You can see the speed and how dangerous they are. Another corner kick. This is the fourth for Cony. In front, Souser knocked it away. Onto a teammate's foot, and it's cleared out of there. Lawrence does not have a corner kick yet. Five and a half minutes to go in a scoreless first half, and Souser will kick it away. Here it is. Dougal. To midfield, not a Gallant. Gallant, though, lost it. And it's whizzed back out of bounds by Cony. Isabella Young will throw it in. No score. Throw in goes to Gallant. Gallant knocks it ahead of everybody. Hustling back there is Estabrook. Maddie Estabrook slows it down. Estabrook. Lawrence trying to force it. That's Hayden Averill there for the Bulldogs. Near side. And it is Doohan. Doohan kept it alive. No, it is out. Doohan hustling over there with Isabella White. Cony throws it in. Goes off of Lawrence's head. And out of bounds. 4:15 to go in the half. No score. This will be a goalie kick. Souser. Didn't get much on that. That's not her normal blast of a kick. Far side for the Lawrence Bulldogs. Miara Goldsmith, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. M-I-A-R-A. Miara. That is a guess. Oh, ahead of the pack. Here's Doohan. Doohan slows it down. Score! Kaya Doohan got ahead of everybody. Didn't really get much of a shot off as we look at the Mid-State Machine instant replay. A blast ahead. There was Doohan. Couple of bounces, and she got enough. She had the presence of mind to know that Souser was coming at her, and she angled that kick off to the right, and she scores at the 36-31 mark. And Kaya Doohan has given Cony a 1-0 lead. So it took almost an entire first half, but we have a goal. And sometimes it is the luck of the bounce. Ooh, going down hard there, Sage Dougal. Bounces right up. It's nice to be young. That's out. Throw in here for Lawrence. They have 2.5 minutes to work with. Can't keep it in. Dougal. Now just as Williams was getting on it, get a violation here on Cony. Knocked down was Adeline Gaxiola. And here's, Abby Brown. Free kick right from midfield. Boom. A lot on that. Knocked down by Hatt. Taylor Hatt. With Doohan right in her face. Hatt. Got it back. They can't get it out, though, and it pinballs out of bounds off Lawrence. So a throw in here for Cony with 1:20 to go. Good one, too. They keep it alive in front of the net. Still loose. Up now to Provost. Provost, good little pass over on the right side to Wilkie, but she passed it to no one. She'd been better off to drive that ahead. 1:05 to go. 1-0 Cony on a Kaya Doohan goal. Wilkie. Can't clear. Right now, Cony has got Lawrence hemmed in. Chloe Price hustling down because it's a corner kick. Ends up too deep. And it goes out on the far side. Lawrence ball here, 10 seconds to go. Not any time to do anything with it. Clock will run out. And that is it for the first half. So the Cony Rams will take a 1-goal lead into halftime. And that one goal, this one, by Kaya Doohan. You can see it at midfield. The pass, not a pass. Well, yeah, it was a pass. And Doohan, watch her see. She can feel Souser coming out. And so she angled it off, veered it off to the right, and got it out of bounds. And that is it. 1 goal in the first half. Kaya Doohan at 36-31. Score at halftime. Cony Rams 1. Lawrence Bulldogs 0. You are watching and listening to live coverage of girls high school soccer on CentralMainSports.com and The Score.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's time for something new. This month at Varney, get a great deal on a stylish Buick SUV. Or say big on the hard-working GMC Sierra. It's time for something new. Find your something new and experience Varney value. Only at Varney Buick GMC. Find us at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor or at VarneyBPG.com.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you step into Chase Toys in Unity, you're stepping into the leading power outdoor sports equipment dealership in the area since 1967, featuring a wide range of products: Skidoo, Polaris ATVs, generators, Husqvarna, and Toro products. They offer financing options, complete service and repair, delivery and pickup, blade sharpening with a team of certified mechanics. Visit Chase Toys and see why they are the leaders on the Thorndike Road in Unity and online at chasetoysinc.com.
When you have metal, don't chuck it, sell it. Clark Scrap Metal in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay want it. Bring it to them, get on the scale on the way in and unload it, then come back through to get weighed and get paid. If you regularly have metal debris, ask about Clark's Container Services. Clark's is family-owned, very friendly, and as honest as the day is long. Their trucking fees are reasonable and their service top shelf. Got metal? Don't fix it, scrap it. Go to clarkscrapmetals.com or stop by one of their 3 locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, or Jay.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists, and whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parity, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking it. Find the path that works for you.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Let's try that again. Alrighty, Mike Violet back here live at Fuller Field in Augusta. We're just about set to go, that is, in the second half. One nothing, Cony on a goal by Kayaduin. Lawrence ball. And driven all the way down. And kicking it away here is St. Ange. All right, driving it down for the Cony Rams, number 15, Batul Albrehi. What are doing? Lawrence, though, able to command it and get it out of the zone. Bulldogs going right to left here in the second half. Provost hustles up, almost able to get in front of that. Throw in there by Addison Lee. Now driving it up is Addison Smith. It's the Addison Show. And back to Fetch. St. Ange. Cony clears. There's Doohan. Doohan up front with Ryland Miller. They're both very dangerous, both very fast. Far side Wilkie. Wilkie up past Leah Gallant. And it's going to come out. Addison Lee into Dougal. Can't do anything with it. St. Ange out of the net. Price. Picked off by Ashley Shores. Out of bounds, far side, off Cony. It'll be a Lawrence ball. And that will also be out. Tomorrow night, the first ever home games for the KVCC men's and women's basketball teams, the KVCC Lynx. Will start play on their home court tomorrow night at the Alphond Rec Center on campus at CMCC in Hinckley, and we will have live coverage of both of those games, 6 and 8 men's and women's. Lawrence boys basketball coach Jason Pellin will join me for the broadcast. The broadcasts, because there will be 2 of them. looking forward to doing some KVCC Lynx men's and women's basketball for you tomorrow night. Did a site check up there today. They've refurbished the gym. Brand new floor, brand new lights. Place looks great. All right, Cony keeps it alive. Lawrence clears. Midfield, Maddie Estabrook will throw it in. Going too far. Official says, come back here. Maddie Estabrook. Gallant taken away. Price drives it in. Stays inbounds. Now cleared out of bounds. Throw in here for Cony. Albrahe threw it in. Dougal picked it off. And it was blocked by Miller. And it ends up back, and Souser has to dive out. Just ahead there of Adeline Gaxiola. A little dangerous. And Souser clears. She's got a great leg. 2 or 3 high bounces. Comes down. Lawrence. Really only one threat in the game, and it was Maddie Provost down the left side. And her shot went wide. That was late in the first half before the Kayaduan goal. Lawrence, they get it ahead, but Provost had gotten kind of hung up in the play, so Maddie was not able to be a part of that. That's the kind of thing you're trying to do with her. They did it once in the first half. Haven't been able to do it other than that one time. Ball down midfield. Out. No, it's not out. Still in. Cony with a 1-zip lead on a goal by Dewan. We are about 5 minutes, 45 seconds into the second half. All right, Souser with a blast. Wilkie trying to gain control midfield. Wilkie and Miller challenge one another. That ends up out. It'll go to Wilkie and Lawrence. Shores throws it in. Cleared by Price. That's out. Shores will throw it in again. All right, defensively back there, Addison Lee cleared it, ends up bouncing off. A player goes out. Shores with a throw-in, kind of a lob. And Cony able to get on it. Shores stuffs. Riley Miller. Ball ends up out. It'll be Cony's ball. So the Rams, a throw-in in a good spot here. Pass goes into Miller. Miller to the middle to Gaxiola. They go to the net. No, cleared. Cleared again. Cony's got all the numbers, though, in the Rams. Provost did hustle up, almost got back into the play to block it, and it was cleared out. And that didn't have to be for Cony. They had all the numbers there, and they could have easily worked it out. Instead, they didn't. It was cleared out, and now Lawrence with the throw-in. Sage Dougal, nice move. Sage, Provost. Provost left it there for Gallant, now going in, and it's cleared as Aaliyah Williams was going to the net. She had it taken away, and Cony able to clear it out. That looked promising for Lawrence, didn't end up being promising. 31-35 to go second half. 1-0 Cony on a goal late in the first half by Kaya Doohan. Coming back in for the Rams, Batul Albrehi, one of the seniors honored tonight. And checking out for Cony, Ryland Miller, a sophomore. Cony throwing. Cony will throw in again. A header off the body of a Lawrence player, then it's blasted out. All right, Lawrence with something going here. Here's Provost. Oh, she couldn't handle it. Taken away. A lot of red around her. Not much of a chance there for Maddie. Deep. Provost forces the issue. Cleared out. Not very far out, though, and Lawrence able to maintain it. But headed in the wrong direction, and Addison Lee can't keep it in play. It's Cony's ball. Rams 1, Bulldogs nothing. Kaya Doohan with the only goal. That goes all the way back into the Cony zone. Ryland Miller there. Miller up the sidelines. Intercepted by Addison Lee. Jumping on it now for Lawrence is Williams. Williams with a shot, but not much of a shot, and an easy save by St. Onge. Low kick, a Lawrence header. Up the sidelines and out. Midfield, Lawrence gets it in, cleared right back out. Off the body there of Gallant. That is tipped out, and that should be Lawrence's ball. Lawrence does not have a corner kick yet, and I think that's about to change. So the first corner kick of the night for the Bulldogs. 4 thus far for Cony. So let's see if Lawrence can make some hay here. I cannot tell you who's doing it. Here it is, and it's cleared out off the thigh of a Cony defender. Never got close, and the Rams clear, so they defended that really well. And now they are up. Albrehi ahead of the pack. Can she run it down? She's got great speed. She does. Blocked, though, by Lawrence. Good hustle by Albrehi, and I believe that was Addison Lee who got back into the play for Lawrence. Exciting to watch those two young women go after that ball. Into Doohan, who's got their goal, who's got the goal. And on the fly, and it's stopped there by Souza right at the post. Souza, a tall goalkeeper, able to come down with that. So a chance there for Cony. Knocked down by Williams. Cony back in, Dougal. It's going to go back to Souza. She'll play kickball with it. There's a stuff. Cony comes away with it. Price, wide. Goal kick for Riley Souzer. Cleared. High. Handled by Gallant. Midfield, and Provost beaten to it there by Estabrook, but Estabrook cleared it out. Should be a Lawrence throw-in. It will be a Lawrence throw-in. 26.5 to go in the second half. Lawrence looking for the equalizer. Trailing 1-0 on a goal by Kaya Doohan. Sage Dougal. Provost. Provost lost it. Cony comes away with it. Shores. Got it back. Now Doohan intercepts. And it's cleared down by Cony. And cleared out. Throw in here for Lawrence. Addison Lee. Can't keep it in. Boy, that was a potential break for Lawrence, but Lee not able to get on it. It's going to be Lawrence's ball. It's going to be a free kick. Provost couldn't handle. Now Dougal. Dougal. Over to Wilkie. Wilkie, it goes out, and it should be Lawrence's ball. It is. Wilkie, throw in, intercepted. Lawrence back on it. The turn by Gallant, and the shot wide. Free kick here for Cony. 24.5 to go. It has been 1-0 for a while. Cony in the lead on a goal by Kaya Doohan. Good kick. Here's Albrahe. Albrahe goes upfield with it. Addison Lee blocked it. Then Albrahe blocked her, but blocked it out of bounds. Throw in. Knocked down by the cleat there of Amaya Lawyerson, the basketball player. Out on the far side, 22:45 now on the clock, 1-0. Cony on top of Lawrence on a Kaya Doohan goal. A little chilly out there?
Yeah, almost fell over.
Okay, and Galen almost fell over. Don't fall, Galen. But if one of us has to fall, I would prefer that you would be the one to fall. Because if I fall, there's going to be an ambulance involved. And we don't want that. Because we have 2 games to do tomorrow night, Galen. Inside a warm gym, by the way. So there. So know that tonight as it gets a little cool here. Tomorrow night we'll be in a nice gym up in Hinckley on the campus of KVCC to see the Lynx and the Mustangs go at it in college basketball. It'll be fun. I haven't done a college game in a couple of years. We'll have a shot clock. Here comes Provost. Provost with a drive, and it is wide. Lawrence has really had two chances to score tonight, and both of them by Provost. One down the left side in the first half, one down the right side just now. Still 1-0. Albrahe near side, but too far ahead. Lawrence to throw it in. It is Lee. Now Dougal. Now cleared. Under 20 to go. 1-0 Cony. Taylor Hatt. Trying to fend off Riley Miller. That's not easy. Miller's got great speed. Miller stayed with her. Sub coming in for Lawrence. We've got Elizabeth Booton coming in, number 26. And checking out is Amaya Lawyerson. Back it goes, and Lawrence, good play there. Just get it out. You don't want to deal with Albrahe. Her speed and skill. You'll sacrifice a throw-in for that right now. That bounces off. A shot is wide by Chloe Price. Good angle there on our shot, on that shot. And Riley Souser will clear. So once again tomorrow night, KVCC men's and women's first ever games from their home court. First home games in the program's history, 6 and 8. The men and women will play CMCC, both of them here on The Score. CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, YouTube at Central Maine Sports, on the radio as well, on AM 1160 WSKW. And, of course, always archived. Every game we do, this one, those tomorrow night, every game we've ever done. CentralMainSports.com, The Vault, or on YouTube at Central Maine Sports, all right there for your viewing pleasure. 17:40 to go in the second half. Still 1-0 Cony. It has been 1-0 for a long time. Kaya Doohan scored the only goal of the game at 36:31 of the first half. That's all she wrote. That's out. So as we do the soccer game here, I know the Portland Hearts of Pine are playing down at Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland tonight, and at last report, the Hearts were ahead 2-0. What a success story that franchise is. Could anybody see that coming? Albrahe with great speed, and Lawrence able to get back into the play, and that's the best way to defend her is with numbers. The demand for season tickets is out of sight down there. They've got a huge waiting list. Fitzpatrick Stadium is sold out every time they play. What a great success story the Portland Hearts of Pine are. Local ownership and a hell of a lot of local interest, which is only going to do more to grow the game. All right, here is Price wheeling and dealing. Now Lawrence working on a clear. Good pass up to Provost. Provost trying to get to the middle. Boy, if she could have gotten there, she does get it back. Provost. Now they get it ahead. Not a good handle there. Now Dougal. Dougal tripped up, and that'll be a violation on Cony. 15-15 to go. Free kick here for Lawrence. It skims through, it is loose, and it's cleared, and that'll be out off Cony. Handled by Dougal. Sage. Good pass, gets it back. Dougal. In the middle for Gallant. Pass to Provost, not there. Ashley Shores runs it down. Up to Wilkie. Wilkie in the middle, cleared. Leah Gallant coming near side, can't run it down. $14-20. Tick, tick, tick. Clear it up by Booten. High into the air, and what is this? Is this going to be a free kick for Lawrence? It is. So free kick for the Bulldogs from the 20, so it's 30 yards away here, just about, for Sage Dougal. She got it over everybody, but it went wide. Abby Brown will drive this out of there. Dougal missed it. Midfield to Dewan. Dewan's got the goal. Numbers here for Cony. On the right side, you got Albrahe, but it gets through, and Souza is on it. Boy, Souza can really get it up there. She's got a great leg. Estabrook, midfield, back in by Addison Lee. Now it's Price. Price turns. Over midfield to Miller. Lawrence back with it. Wilkie in the middle for Gallant. Down the far side, but Cony intercepts. Now Dougal intercepts. Dougal back to Lee. Lee up. Right there, a shot, and Addison Smith really not able to get much on it. But it was a bid for Lawrence. 12:05 left in the second half. No scoring since Kaya Doohan scored at 36-31 of the first half. That's it. Here is Doohan, who is all over the field. She plays up, she plays back, she plays in the middle. Michael Sweeting puts her wherever he needs her. She is their Swiss Army knife. And tonight, she is their only goal scorer. Abby Brown with the free kick. Picked off by Dougal. Cleared by Cony. Shores stopped it. Far side out off Shores. Number 6, Ryland Miller coming back in for Cony for Adeline Gaxiola. You got your Addisons, you got your Adelines. Midfield high up off Addison Smith's foot. Provost. Right side for Wilkie. Just too far ahead. Ten minutes to go. Deep ball, and it stays in play. Now it goes out of play. Throw into Albrahi. Sage Dougal, or check that 6, Taylor Hatt. Lost it. Now here comes Lawrence. Ball's out off Cony. That goes off Provost, who was trying to get it back to the Lawrence player who threw it in. Shores picks it off. There's a drive down, and out of the net here is St. Ange. And this will be a free kick. 8.5 to go. 1-0. Cony in the lead. Addison Smith couldn't play it. Midfield. Coming away with it here for Cony is Miller. Miller couldn't play it. Over on the far side. Too far ahead there. For Charlotte Gerhardt. Throw in for Cony. Blasted up. Souza out of her net. Souza up to midfield. Albrahi. Kicks it upfield. Hustling up there is Miller. Miller with great speed, but she tried to angle it back, but she got veered off there by Taylor Hatt. $7:10 left. Throw in. Right back out. Cony throwing now. Now it'll be Lawrence throwing in as Albrahe couldn't handle it. Addison Lee throwing it into no one in particular for her team anyway, and now Doohan blasts it out. It'll be a throw-in again for Lawrence. 6:10 to go. They trail 1-zip. Dougal, that ends up out. Maddie Estabrook will throw it in. Picked off by Dougal. Dougal off a Cony player. Now cleared by Price. Price gets it down. Here's Miller. Miller trying to get to the net, and it goes through the crease by Souzer. Good play by Ryland Miller. Cony now picks off. A Lawrence clearing pass. Now the Bulldogs do clear. And here's Provost at midfield. Provost gave it over to Lee. Lee down the left side. Addison Smith is there, and it is out. Off Lawrence. 4:55 to go. Well, Michael Sweeting talked about how his team has done a better job of playing defense and a much better job in goals allowed, and that certainly is on display here tonight. As they're pitching a shutout with 4.5 minutes to go. Albrahe drives it down. It'll go out. Throw in. And another. Estabrook. Dougal took it away. Estabrook got it right back. Evelyn Booth. Boozer out to gobble that up. Ahead of Gearhart. Three and a half to go. Albrahe. Again, Albrahe up high. Lawrence needs to get that ball downfield. Is this their chance at doing it? There is Provost. Over to Wilkie. Back in the middle for Smith. Ball's down, cleared by Cony. Saved there by Dougal, but too much on it, it's out. Throw in, stopped by Gallant to Provost. Maddie back to Wilkie. Wilkie with a long drive. Wide, a one-hopper. St. Onge will gobble it up. St. Onge, a drive up. 2 minutes left. Lawrence going to need a rally. Cony with a throw in at midfield, leading 1-0. They have protected a 1-goal lead the entire second half and done it very, very well. Here's Provost. Bounces, and now it's driven out. This will be a Lawrence ball. Got to hurry. Tick, tick, tick. We're down to a minute 10. Bulldogs with the ball deep, and it's out. And what is it? Lawrence has just one corner kick tonight. They're going to get their second. Down to 53. Wouldn't this be something? Deflects out, and it goes to Cony. It's Albrahe, and Albrahe in open field is going to clear it, and that, for all intents and purposes, is going to do it with 30 seconds to go. Charlotte Gearhart out of bounds, and after that corner kick, with Cony able to clear it like they did, finish the game, 20 seconds to go. The throw in, the final 5, and that's it on senior night here in Augusta. The Cony Rams send their seniors out in style. And it's a sophomore who scored the only goal of the game as each team surrounds their goalkeeper. And the Cony Rams come off the field. The only goal of the night came at 36-31. It was scored by Kaya Dewan. And here it is on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. It gets ahead of the pack. Dewan's going to collect. And Dewan actually never really took possession of that ball because she did not have to. And she could feel Souser coming out, and Dewan buried it. As we look at it one more time, Lawrence cleared it out. Here's the great clear, and I don't know who that was. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces, and then there is Kaya Dewan on it there for the only goal of the night at 36-31 of the first half. That gave Cony a 1-0 lead. That is how this one ends as the post-game handshake happens in front of us. Before we go, quickly, let's just remind you again, KVCC Lynx play their first ever home games tomorrow night at the Alphon Rec Center on the campus of KVCC in Hinckley. We've got them for you here on The Score. CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, and on YouTube at Central Maine Sports. 6 and 8 o'clock. We'll be on the air early, about 5:30. Going to talk to coaches, going to talk to some people from KVCC about the exciting athletic plans that they have. So join us around 5:30 tomorrow night. So for Galen Neal, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Fuller Field in Augusta. Final score in this one, the Cony Rams 1 and the Lawrence Bulldogs 0.
High school football on The Score and at CentralMainSports.com has been presented by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Clark Scrap Metal, Mid-State Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassalboro line, Assistance Plus, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, Kennebec Eye Care, Danforth Down Home Supermarket, and SBS Carbon Copy. Remember, every game we cover is always stored forever in the vault at CentralMainSports.com and on the Scores YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please subscribe. The place for local sports is Sports Radio The Score and CentralMainSports.com.